Good morning and welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I'm Kim Watkins, your trainer, and today's workout is for Thursday, February 7th, a level 4 workout. I was just doing a bit of it myself, and it is going to be a ball buster. I'm very excited, so go ahead and stand up. Let's get right on into the warm-up moves. As you know, you're going to do 2 warm-up moves, the same 2 moves we've been doing all week, a standing bicycle crunch and a windmill move, and then we'll do the first of our 2 sets, building on the fundamentals you've been working with all week long, the move sequence that we've been working on all week long. And then, of course, we'll take a short break and do the flow set afterwards where I will really kick your ass. I absolutely promise. Okay, and it's only Thursday. Now, make sure your shoulders are back. Tuck in your tailbone and squeeze your tummy muscles. Really engage your core and step both feet out to about double shoulder width apart distance. Don't turn your toes out. Extend your arms up over your heads and out at diagonals. So your big X, basically. Bring your right elbow down as you bring your left knee up. Squeeze, then stretch back out to the X. And then alternate with the left elbow and the right knee. Or did I say that before? Anyway, just alternate. 30 seconds is going. Warming up the body. Getting that blood flowing to all of your extremities. Moving the fluids around. Lubricating some joints. Well, I won't even go there. Okay, it's way too early in the morning for goofy remarks like that. What else are we doing? We are getting a breathing pattern going. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Really focus on that intake of air deeply and then exhale with control. Okay. Now clasp your hands above your head and hinging at your hips, keeping your back straight. Rotate your body down to the right. Graze the floor with your fingertips. Get a little stretch in the lower back. Lift up to the left. Back down to the right. And we call this a windmill. Now down to the left. Switch directions. And up to the right. One more time. All right. I hope you're ready for this. We're starting with the squats. Yesterday we did a dynamic squat. We've done basically a shallow squat, then a slow squat, now a dynamic, and then today we're going to do a squat with some pulses. So I'm going to guide you through this. You're going to do 3 squats, but you're going to do 10 pulses in between each, or while you're in the seated position of the squat. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and have you separate your feet shoulder width apart, so go ahead and do that. Make sure that your toes and heels are in line. Your feet are squared off so that your toes don't turn out. Your heels really do have to be as wide as your toes. All right, and then extend your arms forward for balance. Sit down and back so that your heels have all of your body weight and your knees don't go past the tips of your toes. Now pulse for me. 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your glutes, press your heels into the floor, and stand all the way up. And thrust that pelvis forward to make sure that you fully extended your hip flexors. Okay, back down into the squat. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press your heels into the floor, squeeze your glutes, stand all the way up, and really get that pelvis straight by standing all the way up and thrusting your pelvis forward. One more time down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand all the way up. Now bring your heels together, toes all the way out. You're going to do a demi-plie, so the move that we did yesterday. You're going to bend the knees a couple of inches, 4 to 6 inches. As you come up, you're going to lift your heels up off the floor. Back down into the squat. 30 seconds is going. Keep the back straight. Really squeeze your abs. This is a fabulous time to do Kegels, which I'll just throw in here right now. If you're almost halfway finished, by the way, so keep going. Your hands are on your hips or out in front of you in a circle like a ballerina. This week's podcast for the In Shape Fitness Show, which I do typically on Fridays for our weekend news edition, is all about, well, half about, we call it Kegels and cardio, and it's a lot about pelvic power and pelvic, isolating the pelvic muscles, which there are many of them. People don't really realize that there's a lot of connection between the legs and the hips and the back, and a lot of those muscles are small, so they don't get a lot of action when you're in your regular life. You really need to make sure you keep them strong. Okay, let's move right along here to the next exercise. You're down in pike position. So put your hands on the floor, get your butt in the air. You're making a triangle with the floor. Yesterday we did those straight leg kickbacks. You know, we were sweeping the leg all the way back and up. Today you're actually going to spend 15 seconds kicking to the side, laterally kicking out, not kicking, but laterally lifting the right leg. And then we'll do 15 seconds with the left leg. All right, so you're in your pike position now. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're drawing in your abdominals, especially those lower abdominals, to draw power through your pelvis again. Let's start 15 seconds. Slowly lift the right leg up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Don't turn your toe up. Make sure that your foot stays parallel to the floor when it's at that apex. And take your time. I'm only going to do 5 or 6 of these in the 15 seconds. 3 more seconds. And let's do the left leg. Same thing. Lift up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Good. 10 more seconds. I've got a killer move coming up for you next. 3 seconds. Very good. Okay, stay in that position. Don't stand up. You're going to squat down, bend those knees so that your lower leg is almost parallel to the floor. Bring your feet a little closer together, and you're going to do 30 seconds of ski jumps, laterally jumping on the balls of your feet from side to side. 30 seconds is going now. Go. I know this is really hard, and I am fit. I'm physically very fit. And it was hard for me. So hang in there. If you need to take it down to either a sort of a side step, walk side to side, or the jumping jacks that we did yesterday, or even just holding the squat position, you know, that's fine. 10 more seconds, by the way, though. If you're counting, keep it going. Keep breathing. Keep those abs in tight. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and you've done it. Good job. Good job. All right, turn over. Lay down on the floor. Your head is on the floor. Your arms are down by your sides. Your feet are on the floor with your knees bent. Make sure you're squared off with those feet. No toes turning out. Should have a whole business just related to that whole bit. My philosophy is about the toes not turning out. Okay, now lift yourself up into the hip bridge position. This is called a Swiss hip extension. And what I want you to do is isolate your body weight on your right leg. Don't move your right leg to the center. Keep it where it is, but using the strength of your glutes and your hip flexors, just isolate your body. Now slowly lift your left leg up. 15 seconds. Tap the left toes on the floor. Lift the knee up and then tap down. Up and tap down. Nice and gentle. No slamming. No like slamming on the brakes here. You're just a ballerina, kind of gently tapping. 3 more seconds. And now switch. Get your left leg in the right position. Make sure the toes aren't turning out. Get those hips up a little higher, because I know they tend to sink after a little bit of time. Now 15 seconds, tapping the right toes. All right, going now. You are underway. And we have one more move after this, and that'll be the end of the first set. So you're doing a really great job. We're just past the 8-minute mark. Going to go up to 14 or 15 minutes as usual. And you're going to have so much fun with the flow set. Okay, now straighten your legs and turn your body over to one side. You're going to go into that side plank position. Yesterday we did just a simple side plank. Your feet are stacked and flexed. Your elbow is perpendicular to your body, or your forearm rather is perpendicular to your body, with your elbow right over right under your shoulder. Now lift your hips up. Now whichever shoulder is on top in the air, you're going to curl it down like you're going to go into a plank facing the floor, and then curl it back to side plank. Just a couple. Curl it down and straighten your body back up. 2 more. Curl down and up and curl down, and now turn yourself all the way over, and let's do the other side. All right, get yourself into position. You're flipping sides. You're going to stack those feet again, flex the feet. Elbow is forearm rather is on the floor, perpendicular to the body. Lift up, and that top shoulder, curl it down and straighten it back out. Up, curl down. You're literally just sort of pretending that you're going to fall forward onto your face, kind of. One more time. Curl all the way down and stand all the way up. Good job. That's the first set. Now we've got a second set coming up. You're going to give it a couple seconds to take a few deep breaths, have a sip of water, and get yourself into the squat position, ready for that squat with the pulse. So again, you're going to just go down. It should take about 30 seconds. I'm going to say 30 seconds is going, and 5 seconds. Squat all the way down, 10 quick pulses, and then stand all the way up, then go right back into it, okay? Ready, set, and go. Squat down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press your heels into the floor, squeeze your butt cheeks. Thrust your pelvis forward as you stand all the way up, then right back into your squat. Don't let the knees go past the tips of the toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. And one last time, all the way down, 10 pulses. Very good. It's hard. That sustained level of intense blood flow, the contraction is really important in terms of overall strength growth and your control, and bring yourself into the demi-plie position again. Heels together, toes out. Try to get the toes out a little farther this time. 30 seconds is starting. You're going to do the plie, lowering the body by bending the knees, and then as you come up, lift your heels. 30 seconds is starting now. Very nice. Arms resting either with your hands on your hips, or if you want to be a ballerina and bring your hands out in a circle in the front of your body, that's fantastic. You're halfway through. Finishing up here with our standing moves. Going down for the 2 pike crazy moves in just a second. 3 more seconds. All right, down into pike position. Get your butt in the air, hands on the floor. We're going to start with those lateral leg lifts. So let's start with the right leg again. We'll go 15 seconds starting now. And remember, don't turn your toes up. Keep that foot straight, facing down as you're lifting the leg up, and then parallel to the floor if you can get your leg that high, actually. 3 more seconds on the right leg. Now switch. Good. On the left leg here. 15 seconds is going. And make sure that your body weight is equally distributed between your 2 hands. Really focus on how you're connecting with your floor. It's very important. Kind of get a sense, like sort of draw energy in from all sources that connect to the floor. Okay, now you're going to squat down. Bend those knees. Bring your feet a little closer together. 30 seconds. Ski jumps. Go. Keep it going. This is the last time you're going to have to do this. And you've got 2 moves with your back on the floor coming up next. You can get through this. 20 more seconds. Very good. I know it's hard. Keep breathing. Don't let up. You've got 10 more seconds. The beauty of these short workouts is that it gets you out of having to go into a nasty old gym, but you really do have to push yourself sometimes, which is why we start off gently at the beginning of the week when everyone's tired from the weekend, and then, get full out militant by the end of the week, which is tomorrow kind of what's going to happen. Okay, you're done. Turn over. Lay on the floor, hands behind, or hands down by your sides rather, feet squared off on the floor there, and lift up your hips into the air. Let's do the Swiss hip extension, 15 seconds with the right leg. So isolate your body weight, and 15 seconds starts now. Yeah, so you can't stop. You can't kind of slack off and just get through it. I mean, just getting through it is better than nothing, of course. But when you have the opportunity to get something so efficient in, go ahead and switch legs, by the way. Isolate your body weight on your left leg and tap those right toes now. 15 seconds is starting. Your body is going to just come alive when you are able to get through these real intense intervals. It's called in the trade something called high intensity interval training, HIIT, HIIT. And I'm not a big fan of those kinds of acronyms because I don't really adhere to any one particular kind of fitness philosophy. But the truth is that when you go hard for short periods of time and then rest, you get a lot out of it. Your body really loves it. Okay, now your last move is those side planks. So get yourself on one side and lift on up, curl down, and up. Let's do 5 curls. 2. Curl that upper shoulder down. 3. And 4. And switch sides. Very good. Last 15 seconds coming up here. This has been a great workout. I'm so glad you joined me for it. Thank you so much. Go ahead and curl down 1. Curl that shoulder down again. And back. And down. And 3. Down. 4. Last 1. And congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. Stretch out a little bit. Have some breakfast. And I will see you tomorrow, Friday, February 8th. It's going to be a really fabulous time. I'm Kim Watkins from In Shape Fitness. Thank you so much for joining us, and please visit our community on Facebook, which is In Shape Fitness NYC, or on Twitter. Our website, of course, is inshape-fitness.com. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day.